Welcome to Talking with Colerain Township, and since it is summertime, we have with us today Tawana Moulter, who is the event coordinator for Colerain Township, and we're just going to talk briefly about some of the activities the township has going on this summer.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming in. It's busy enough this summer. We're going into 4th of July weekend.
Yes, we are. It's coming up very soon.
So what are some of the fun activities? A lot of these are free activities.
Yes, our biggest one is the 4th of July Spectacular, which is actually on July 3rd. We do it the day before the holiday. We have a beautiful, beautiful fireworks show. It lasts about half an hour. We do all of it in-house with volunteers. We do not hire a company to come in. So that's the really cool thing about ours. But before the fireworks go off, families can come early. They can, we've got a huge grass area they can sit on, bring your lawn chairs. There's food trucks. We've got 8 trucks from around the area coming in. Lots of desserts, lots of good food. There's Commencement Church, who has been very supportive of us. They bring in these gigantic bounce houses, and the kids love them. Totally free of charge. And then Northgate Mall, which is our presenting sponsor. Rumpke is our main sponsor, but Northgate Mall is our presenting sponsor. They're there, and they usually have some great handouts that are fun for the whole family to, it's usually like Frisbees and things that you can enjoy. Yeah. And it's just a great, great afternoon or evening. And we shoot off the fireworks starting at 10 o'clock. And it's really a spectacular show. We've got music that goes with it. And then there's a band playing throughout the whole thing. Starting at 7 o'clock when the event starts, we have Gen X. We'll be playing, until the fireworks start. And so we're very excited.
So it's a party, it's a concert, it's fireworks, it's bounce houses.
Yes.
And for parking, folks can just go park at
Northgate Mall. There will be a designated space up there for people to park. We have shuttles running continuously, including handicap accessible transportation. You can also go over to Colerain Middle School. All of the shuttles drop you off directly at the event site. They will drop you there. It's all level. You can come in, get a great seat, and enjoy the entire evening.
That's great. So those are both places that have a lot of space for cars. You don't have to fight your way in and fight your way out. You get shuttled right there. And the whole day is a lot of free events.
Yes.
So that's July 3rd. And so that's the day to mark on the calendar there.
Yes.
Now on July 1st, you do have another concert.
Yes, we are so excited. We were contacted earlier this year by the 122nd Army Band about coming to the township to do a free concert. They're not charging us. They're an amazing group, and they're coming in to do a concert on Monday, which is off of our regular schedule. We typically have events every Friday throughout June and July, and then the beginning of August. And so this one couldn't fit into our schedule, but when they offer to do a free concert for you, you take the date that they have available. So they'll be here on Monday, July 1st from 7 to 9 p.m. And I'm really looking forward to that.
Now that concert will that be at Colerain Park?
Yes, that one is at Colerain Park, which is 4725 Springdale Road. It's at the amphitheater, so bring your lawn chairs and enjoy that evening. You can pack a lunch or a dinner, really, because we don't have food vendors there, whereas we do for the 4th of July.
And I love seeing concerts at that amphitheater and bringing a picnic blanket and bringing a cooler, and it's a summer picnic with a concert.
Yes.
Which also means when you bring family members and little kids that would never sit still for an orchestra, they're fine because they can run around and climb up and down the steps, and you still get to hear an orchestra.
Yes,
so
exactly.
I love those. What else is coming up? We have next week kind of locked down.
Yes.
We have the July 1st at the amphitheater at the park.
Yes.
We have July 3rd where we have the whole spectacular.
Yes. We also have July 4th. It's not the township's event, but we partner with the Pray Hope Believe Foundation. They have a 5K run and walk at they stage it at the government complex. The start line and the ending is there. And they raise money for pediatric brain cancer. So that will be actually on the holiday on July 4th. The race begins at 8:30 and goes throughout the neighborhood, kind of surrounding Yellowwood, that's right across the street from our complex.
Okay, so after you hit all the food trucks on July 3rd, you should probably run the 5K on July 4th.
To get rid of all of those calories.
Okay, so it'll all balance out and the end of the week will be fine.
Yes.
That sounds perfect. So what other kind of things are coming up later on?
We have, I mentioned briefly before, we have movies in the park and concerts in the park typically every Friday, except for this Friday. We're holding off until Monday. But we've got movies that are geared towards children. So they're always usually G or PG. And we have kids that bring their sleeping bags and they just, lay down and watch the movie under the stars, and it's just so peaceful. I've got little ones at home and they love it. It is one of their favorite things to do in the summer.
Anytime you get to take your sleeping bag outside in a park.
I know.
Or watch a movie outside, or do anything outside. It just sounds like summertime to do that kind of thing. Now, folks can find the schedule for which movies are coming at Colerain.org.
Colerain.org has a full list of all of the upcoming movies, as well as all the upcoming concerts that we have.
Okay, so we want to make sure folks go there, check the calendar.
Yes.
Because there are movies coming, there are more concerts coming.
Yes, several more concerts. Cincinnati Civic Orchestra is one that we have every year. So they are towards the beginning of July. And then at the end of July, we have Jump and Jive. They are a big band concert, and they're always a lot of fun. So we're really looking forward to them. And then in August, our last concert for the year is a country band. It's the Michelle Robinson Band. We've not had them before, but I'm really looking forward. Everything that I've seen of them has sounded great. And we haven't done country. We've done bluegrass.
Yes.
But we haven't done country. And so I'm really looking forward to, having that and seeing how it goes over for the township.
I always want to wear 1940s clothing to see Jump Jive. And just move a lot. Yes. And there's a really good chance I will be working here when they're here. And I will say, Waycross Community Media films most of the concerts, obviously not the movies, most of the concerts, and we run them live. So if someone really feels like I can't get my mom out to that amphitheater, it's too hard, that's a way to watch them. Yes. But I really think, especially kids, I see families, I see couples, picnicking. I have seen people set up chairs on the top row and a little table and have their glasses out. I mean, you can make it any kind of concert.
And all of the concerts appeal to such a wide range of people, and it's so wonderful to see everyone coming together and just enjoying, again, the outdoors and, getting a free concert or a free movie. And
little kids that wouldn't sit for a civic orchestra concert. Or parents who would really like to hear an orchestra concert but know that their kid won't sit. This is active and fun and outside, and go ahead, you can eat Cheez-Its during the concert and not get in trouble. So actually, that sounds like I'll bring Cheez-Its to the next concert. So that is fantastic. There is some great stuff happening, just all free. These are all free events for Colerain Township residents, for anybody coming in. Now you have, for Colerain Township residents, another really great free resource that's also happening in the parks. Yes. So tell me about what that is.
Our summer camp. We have this amazing summer camp for children ages 5 who have completed kindergarten up through age 12. The program is totally free of charge. It doesn't last all day, but it's from 9 in the morning until 11:30. You can drop your kids off. They do lots of fun, physical activities like they would do in gym class, as well as arts and crafts. And they just have so much fun, again, outside. And they're not couch potatoes. They're not on their electronics. They're having fun. And it's a free program. On Wednesdays, they do go on a field trip, and those do typically have costs involved in them. We do have 2 of them that don't, but most of them do. They're all optional. You don't have to attend. And they're usually something close by that, the kids can enjoy. And again, the camp is so much fun, and kids look forward to it like all year long, and it's such a wonderful thing that we can offer.
And you hear so many parents saying, I've got my kid this many hours every day. I don't know what to do, or I don't know, and I've got my kid in the house, but I don't know how to get them away from the phone or the computer or the tablet. And this is just a couple hours that they will be out. When they come back home, they will have used up some of that energy. It's just such a great resource. And all of these things are just something that I see the township being really intentional about making sure that all ages in the township, families have this resource. The concerts and the spectacular and the movies, all ages can go enjoy those.
Yes.
There's no age that doesn't enjoy some of those movies.
I completely agree, and I think I really love what we have to offer, for our residents, and I'm so glad to, be a part of an organization that can do so much.
So is there anything else that you want Colerain Township families, residents to know, hey, this is happening in our township this summer?
Probably the one last thing, and it's kind of at the very, beginning of fall, so outside of summer, but you can prepare in the summer. We have a residential recycling day. It's good for just residents of Colerain Township, and you do have to provide proof of residency. But you can bring your electronics, if you've got one of those old TVs and you don't know what to do with it, bring it to us. We take electronics, we take old appliances, we take junk. I've had some of the weirdest calls over the years, from people asking, I had a concrete duck in front of my house and the head fell off. Will you take it? We will.
We definitely want your headless concrete duck.
Yes, we've had some very odd things over the years, but we take it what we can. We recycle what we can't. It does go to Rumpke, but we've got this wonderful grant through Hamilton County Recycling, and it pays for the day, and
we all have so much of that.
Your garage.
Technology has changed. Things have become obsolete.
Yes.
We have VCRs, but no more VHS tapes.
Exactly.
We have Nokia phones because they last forever, but we're not using them anymore. And what do? You keep them because you think you can't just put that in something. So to have a place to bring all of those bits and pieces of things
and divert as much as we can away from the landfill.
Yeah. And so much of that technology can be disassembled and the components can be recycled in ways that we can't on our own at home.
Correct.
So that makes these a really great resource.
Yes.
That's good. So put that on calendars, and colerain.org.
Yes.
That's where we're going to find
all
all
of
that.
the information on all of those events.
That's great. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
coming in. I really appreciate this, and I hope this gives one more spot for people to hear about all of these things going on right here in the township. And I know you'll if you don't see me at them, it's because I'm pressing buttons here in the master control to make sure everybody else can see them too. So thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching Talking with Colerain Township. That means you're staying in touch with what's going on in your community. See you next time.